Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going over budget and underrated options for Meren of Nel Toth decks. And we can pretty much get right into it and get started with Survival of the Fittest and good replacements or underrated cards for this card. And all prices listed here are pretty average for the time being, but they could fluctuate in given time, and I might update this video as time goes by or delete it if anything changes drastically. So we'll jump right into it and show you some options. So first, one creature that can pretty much replace Survival of the Fittest to the T, except it's not activatable right away, is Fauna Shaman. You pay a green, you tap it, you discard a creature card, insert your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. This is especially good for a Meren of Nel Toth deck because we can put Protean Hulk in our graveyard after tutoring previously. And then another option we have here is Instrument of the Bards, a very budget option, and I'll show you the prices in just a sec. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a harmony counter on Instrument of the Bards, and then you may pay 4, tap it, search your library for a creature card with converted mana equal to the number of harmony counters on Instrument of Bards. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If that card is legendary, create a treasure token, then shuffle. So it has a lot of text for 1 mana, and I'll show you the prices right away. Fauna Shaman isn't the most budget option, but it's one of the best replacements for Survival of the Fittest if you want to spend the money to get that. And then Instrument of the Bards, 49 cents for a repeatable tutor every game, every turn. And it's very good, especially if you have early game mana ramp. And you can keep getting those counters over and over again until uh, pretty much end the game. And from that, you can even search your library for legendary creatures or whatever to ramp up as well. Next, we have our expensive CDH tutors that can be easily replaced, and I'll show you the prices right now. We have Demonic Tutor at $40 right now, Worldly Tutor around 26, and Vampiric Tutor at $44 right now. All of these are pretty dang expensive, especially if you're getting into Commander, and you wouldn't want to spend over $100 right away on getting these tutors. So I have for you some uh, tutors and replaceable cards that are highly underrated. First, we have Mausoleum Secrets. It says search your library for a black card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. This is essentially an instant demonic tutor if you have creatures in your graveyard, and we'll have plenty of them with Meren. Then we have Shared Summons. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. This is really good because we can search for 2 creatures instead of any other scenario. Like we can search for Sylvan Safekeeper to protect our combos. We can search for Protean Hulk if we have a way to discard it. We can search for reanimation spells if Protean Hulk's in our graveyard, like Apprentice Necromancer on a creature. Um, it has many viable options and very good for our game plan. Next, we have Yisan, a repeatable tutor as well. You pay 3, you tap it, put a verse counter on Yisan. Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost equal to the number of verse counters on Yisan. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. This can give us ramp. This can give us combos. Yisan is very good for this deck and allows repeatable tutors, like I said, which is very, very good in CDH. And then we have the prices. Mausoleum at a whopping dollar. Shared Summons at around $3 and Yisan at $1.77. And these prices are a lot better than the $50 range of the CDH tutors. And then we also have Instrument of the Bards, a repeatable tutor, once again at 49 cents. Now we have some protection spells. Everybody knows Veil of Summer pretty much. Destroyed Standard, it destroys in Commander, and it's sitting at $7.81. Who wants to spend $7.81 on an uncommon card that came out around a year ago? I sure as hell don't, so that's why we have some replacements. Vines of Astwood and Autumn's Veil. Vines of Astwood gives a target creature shroud, essentially, and you're going to want to give your creature shroud because you're a creature combo deck. So you're going to protect Meren, you're going to protect uh, Viscera Seer, any of your important creature combos that'll help you win the game. So it has kicker, and it says target creature can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control this turn. If Vines of Astwood was kicked, That creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. So um, it doubles as a buffer as well. So if someone's attacking you, you can use this as a combat trick and kill a creature that you don't really like either. So it's a very great card, very versatile, and really good in a Meren deck. Next, we have Autumn's Veil, the lesser Veil of Summer, but even then, a lot cheaper at 86 cents in Vines of Asphodel at $1. It says spells you control can't be countered this turn by blue or black spells, and creatures you control can't be targets of blue or black spells this turn. So essentially, Veil of Summer, but a hell of a lot cheaper and a lot better um, if you're going on a budget. Next, we have some of our essential CDH draw cards. They give us card advantage within the game. We have Dark Confidant and Sylvan Library. Dark Confidant gives us a card on every upkeep, and we lose life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Sylvan Library gives us essentially 2 additional draws on the beginning of our upkeep, but they're sitting at $28, almost 29, and $50, which is pretty dang expensive, especially if you're getting into CDH. So we have more replacements. Okame Adversary, Runic Armosaur, and Mindblade Render. Okame Adversary is really good, especially in the early game, because it's repeatable attacking, and you get to draw a card pretty much essentially for free every turn because this card has Death Touch. And a lot of people play green, so you're going to be able to deduct 2 colorless mana to cast this card and play it on almost turn 2, hopefully turn 2, but if you can get it turn 1, that would be the best thing ever. Do a card a turn, get you that card advantage you need. Runic Armosaur, extremely good, especially if you're playing against a Thrasios or Kenrith deck, because whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or land that isn't a main ability, you may draw a card. So if there's a Kenrith activation, if there's a Thrasios activation, you essentially get a card draw while they get those activations off. So you get to get that card advantage, and it's on a budget as well. Mindblade Render, whenever your opponents are dealt combat damage, if any of that damage was dealt by a warrior, you draw a card and lose a life. This can be a repeatable draw card every turn, giving you card advantage, and also only $1.55 Runic Armosaur at $3 and Okame Adversary at 36 cents. So these cards are essential for this deck, especially if you're on a budget, like I keep saying over and over again. And that is essentially some great underrated budget cards for a Meren of Clay Nel Toth deck. If you want me to keep making videos on Meren, they seem to be doing really well for this channel of mine. And just let me know if you want any specific advice on these type of decks. And just give me some input, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.